In this scenario, you're the principal of Brookside Elementary School. At Brookside, the less experienced faculty members tend to be special educators, and there's a divide between the veterans and the new faculty. You were concerned about the progress of students with diverse learning needs, so during your first 2 years at the school, you successfully established collaborative groups amongst the teachers with the intention of increasing student achievement. You've also initiated a co-teaching model where special education and regular education teachers are teaming in classrooms. Though still in the early stages, the collaborative groups have developed norms such as treat colleagues respectfully, make positive presumptions, notice your impact on others, and so on. Establishing norms seems to have helped the school climate, but more effort is needed. You're concerned that the staff still does not always treat one another in a professional manner. Your goal is to create a more positive tone in the school.
It is now late spring, and state test results indicate students in disaggregated groups are failing to make adequate progress. One of your go-to teachers, Kim Capania, a special education teacher, is assigned to co-teach with a 6th grade teacher, Diana Walsh, who is particularly unpleasant. Kim is a teacher leader who seems well-grounded, highly professional, and someone who gets it. Moments before she is scheduled to facilitate the 6th grade collaborative team meeting, she asks to speak with you and then arrives in your office.
Thank you for meeting with me. I'm sorry I am so upset, but I've been trying to decide if I should even come to you about this. Now I think I've waited too long, but you must know, Diana is very tough on the kids. She has her favorites, but with some kids, she has such an attitude. She's sarcastic and she calls them lazy, and she's making some of them really shut down. I do all I can to build the kids up. We're supposed to be teaming in her classroom, but she's making that impossibly hard. On top of that, she's just so rude to some kids and to me.
How will you respond to Kim's concerns? Make a choice from the following. 1. Thanks so much for opening up about your concerns, Kim. What are your perceptions about what is going on? Or 2. I've seen some of the same issues with Diana. I'm glad you feel comfortable coming forward. Tell me more about what you've been seeing. Or 3. Kim, you need to understand that she is trying to motivate kids that are falling through the cracks. Some of those kids just need the kind of tough love she is delivering. Or 4. I hear your concerns. The problem is that if it's just you, it is a he said, she said situation. I haven't heard from others who share your concerns.
Well, I'm here now, so I may as well just get it all out. I know a lot of kids really like her, but I think she is so demeaning. She gives me such nasty looks sometimes, and she'll stare at me, so I feel she's undermining what I'm trying to get done in class. Sometimes she won't even give me a table or a place to work with the kids. She treats me like I'm not a professional, like I'm not a teacher. I've seen her treat other staff that way too. She needs to be more respectful. Anyway, I'm sure I've taken too much of your time, and I know we both have to get to my team's collaborative meeting. I didn't mean to dump this on you, but I just didn't know what else to do.
How will you react to Kim's thoughts? Make a choice from the following. 1. Kim, this is really troubling. Your work is so important, and I'm concerned you aren't being treated respectfully. You definitely aren't taking too much of my time. Is there more? Or 2. It seems as though you've been thinking about doing something about this situation. Addressing your concerns directly with Ms. Walsh could be a good start. Do you think it would work if you reminded her about our positive assumptions norm? Or 3. Kim, thank you for sharing how uncomfortable you feel when working with Ms. Walsh. Since we're close to the end of the semester, do you think we can finish the school year and perhaps address this over the summer and into the fall? Or 4. Let's go to the meeting. We can continue this conversation later. Thanks for sharing with me.
I don't know about talking to her directly. I had enough trouble deciding to come and see you. Somehow I don't think it's safe to deal with her in a direct manner. She strikes me as the retribution type. If I thought we could work this out reasonably, I would have tried that. This makes me really uncomfortable.
What will you say to Kim? I don't mean to make you uncomfortable and would never push you into something you don't want to do. Let's get to the meeting. Or, I know it would be hard, but I found the best outcomes are when the parties who are directly involved try to work things out. You walk to the conference room to join the 6th grade collaborative meeting.
Thanks so much, everybody, for arriving on time and bringing your assessment data. We're going to continue using our norms and get started. Our norms are number 1, respect consensus. Number 2, share and record ideas. Number 3, notice your impact on others. And 4, maintain confidentiality. 6th graders are making such great progress, but we need to look carefully at the kids who are struggling to make sure that they're also keeping up. The math scores let us know we still need work. All of our students with learning disabilities are below the cut lines.
No kidding. Well, who didn't think this would happen when they jammed all those kids into our regular classrooms? Wasn't it better when the special ed teachers focused on those kids in their own classrooms and just let us teach our kids? After all, they're the ones not making progress. Your kids are driving all the scores down. It's not just the 6th grade either. All the other teachers agree with me. The 5th grade teachers say that all this mainstreaming is the reason the 6th graders come to us unprepared.
I'm not sure about the special ed issue, but collaborative time has been powerful, and I, for one, wish we had co-teachers or even teacher aid support in our rooms longer, even all day. But we all know that's unrealistic. Can we look at the last unit review and zero in on items that seemed the trickiest for the kids? I've heard the other grade levels are using rubrics that the kids fill in to assess themselves. Could we see an example of those?
Sure, let's bring on the rubrics. Another new initiative. And how is letting kids grade themselves going to help us? Name one kid who doesn't give themselves an A. We all know it's really about our teaching. If I can't cover the content, how can we expect the kids to do well on the tests? We already don't have enough time, especially now with all the learning disabled kids in the class who don't want to pay attention or even try.
The tension in the room grows as Diana continues to demean the special education students and teachers.